Am I the asshole for telling my son I won't be attending his wedding? I have 3 kids, 25, 23, and 16. I think I'm okay here, and a few relatives who know what's going on agree. My kids, however, are saying we're wrong, and my 16-year-old introduced me to this forum to post. My eldest, Jack, is in med school. Jack's always been a great student and graduated top of the class, and he's overall very charming and social. In 2021, he met a girl, Beth, through a tutoring program. Me and my wife had only met Beth twice, in larger groups of Jack's friends, and it wasn't anything serious. A few months ago, Jack dropped the news that he and Beth were going to marry, and he would take a leave of absence from medical school at some stage. I'm sure you can imagine our shock, but he insisted this is what they want to do, and he wants to support Beth. My wife tried to explain to him they're both young, especially Beth. She's only 21, and he's considering leaving med school on an emotional impulse. I said this is a mistake. We barely know Beth, and he wants to throw away his future like this? Well, Jack's stubborn, and he's going through with this. The wedding is in a couple of weeks in a very small ceremony, and we won't be attending. I told Jack we'll send a gift, but that's all. He got very angry and said it's his choice, but I said I'm not restricting him from doing anything. Not attending is also our choice because I don't want to encourage his nonsense. So the thing about this post is the account has now been suspended. Reddit took it off, the person deleted it, whatever is happening, but it's gone. So you can't use the Wayback Machine. I've tried it on this post. It doesn't show me the original. I'm going off screenshots. But in a part of when you're filling out a post, like this Autobot generates like a description of like why you might be the asshole. And the top comment that's on there currently saw it. And I think before we give a judgment, we need all the answers. And OP left this information conveniently out of the post. And I don't think it's fair for us to give a judgment on this one unless we really know everything. So the top comment says, you conveniently leave out that Beth is terminally ill in the main post, but not in the judgment bot reply. I'm guessing that the leave of absence from medical school is planned for her late stage illness where she'll be, dying. You're the asshole. Edit to add, I see you made a quick little edit to now include that Beth has terminal cancer after getting called out for not putting it in your original post. OP, you are an absolutely cold-hearted asshole. A lot of women dream of having a wedding their whole lives, and he's making sure she gets that before she dies so very young. Instead of understanding that and being compassionate, all you can think about is how this might impact, and let's be real, it won't, your son's lucrative career. Gross.
His choice, his decision.
Yeah, I think even like without knowing the terminal illness, like I do think we needed to know.
It certainly made a paradigm shift in my head.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What were you thinking before?
I was trying to really...
Shit, sorry guys, I should have kept that secret.
I was really trying to balance, parent and, when do you allow your adult son who's gotten to medical school and he's making choices and decisions to make his own decision what's going on with himself and have that faith and trust. So I was balancing that while you were talking and trying to, just keep listening to what you had to keep offering before I made the decision. But as soon as you hit this one, I said, this is a no-brainer. I could see what's going on here.
Yeah.
And the fact that the father left this out when he was writing it, bad. Yeah, you are the asshole.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it was intentional leaving that information out.
It was manipulative.
Yeah.
He was manipulating all of us.
Yeah.
So
I think it's interesting though, because I think 25, it's not like
like what? I've always encouraged your choices and decisions, and I may not have liked some of them, but I've given you the respect that you're fine. You're doing just great.
It turned out okay, guys. No, but it's not like his child is 16, 17, 18,
No.
trying to get married in high school.
No,
or,
I thought you were going to hit me with that the 16-year-old was the one that was going to get married.
No.
I was waiting for that one.
No. So, I mean, he's 25. He's in a very, very successful position. He's in med school. It's not, taking a little time off isn't going to deter his career much. He's 25. To be 25 and already in med school, like, I know it's kind of like a normal age where you graduate college 22 and you go into med school pretty soon after, but he's probably almost done with med school if he's 25. I don't know. It doesn't, regardless, it's one of those things where he's 25, he's a well-established adult, he can make his decisions. But to punish your kid and not go to their wedding because you disagree, I would get that if like the person was abusive or had cheated on them 20 fucking times or whatever it is. But this isn't that case.
This guy is an example of what a doctor should be: compassionate. I mean, you hear about doctors that have no bedside manner. They're cold or hard. They don't know how to communicate. This guy has got compassion and love in his heart.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not about self. It's about everyone else. And exactly what you want in a doctor is someone who thinks about the other person and their care and how they're doing. I mean, I think that he did. Look, the son didn't become who he is because the parents were assholes. The son became part of who he is because of the raising he had. So his parents can't be all bad. I can't imagine that. But their head are up their ass a little bit when it came on this one. They didn't have faith in their son. Have faith in your son. Have faith in the upbringing you gave him, that he can make decisions and choices. Not all his decisions in life are going to be the right decision, but you can't be there to control every decision. Let him do it. Let him function through his life. Let him live his life.
Well, also, like, no matter if you're upset, you don't agree with his decision, wouldn't you regret as a parent not going to your kid's wedding? Like, wouldn't you, like, and then still to be like, oh, well, we'll send you a gift, but we're not coming. Fuck the gift. Yeah, you did it before me. Give him the fucking middle finger. It just like, it seems so like dumb where it's like you'll support enough to send it a nice gift, but not be there for me on my day. It's weird.
It certainly contradicts the idea of the values that he has and the values that we think that his parents have, because
sometimes the apple does fall far from the tree.
It's crazy.
Because it is interesting. It seems like they are only prioritizing financial. Oh, we'll send you a gift. Oh, he's jeopardizing his career.
Well, it may also be they're worried about the momentum of getting back into medical school if he's going to go back to it. And it might be a life-changing where he will get out of medical school. Whatever he chooses to do, he'll choose to do.
Yeah.
He'll figure it out. I mean, I think I'm positive you came to me a few times when you were going through occupational therapy. I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. And my answer was, go for it. Do whatever you want to do because it's your life, your decision.
Yeah, there is another comment that goes, he even has the gall to say, and they quote OP, my wife and I tried to explain to him they're both young, especially Beth. She's only 21. And then they go back and they say, as if they have all the time in the world. Wow, she's terminal. Let them live. Let them love each other for as long as they can.
And I hope that they can find a therapy that will work for her, that she won't be terminal and she will get extra years in a life. We can all make our prayers for her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we do know there are miracles every day in medicine, that things that happen and change. And I truly pray for that. And I wish that for her.
Yeah. And this is interesting. A couple comments down, someone does kind of pick up what you were saying and they go, he thinks it's going to impact his future. I don't know. If it were me as a patient, I'd want the doctor who understands grief and how illness affects an entire family, as opposed to one who approached it as a textbook theory, which is,
write down my theory, write down my thought process.
Yeah. And I saw a video, I don't remember where it was. It might have been at a Vikings game where they honored a fan or something, But I saw this video of someone who survived cancer. And because of their experience, they wanted to contribute and give back in such a big way. And so they became an oncology nurse. And to have a provider that can relate to you in such a big way is so meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I think that comment, and you said it really well.